Stone cutters. And that's all we can do. And now, it's just Normandy's public order that's struggling, but you're the only thing keeping Tonai happy at the moment. Oh wow, they're cheap. 101. I should be building some of those for my garrisons. Let's get 3 of them. Slowly building up this army, which didn't really want to do, but we are making a huge amount of money. Aha! An administrator! Finally! And Jean is no longer married again. But you have 2 sons. That also means that Brabant, I think, is no longer doing its thing. Okay, so income. Where am I making the most money right now? Normandy. Unsurprising, because that's where the commerce is. So Normandy is going to kick out Frederick. Or not. Yes, it did. And then we're going to pick up Arnaud. And then we are going to take a look at Jean. Yeah, you're the charismatic stupid guy in Lyonnais, so you can just stay there. So Normandy should now be making us even more money. Its public order, however, is going to suffer a bit. But that's okay. We can resolve that. How are we doing for religion? Fine. 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 We're good. Even with no churches or anything, it's like, yeah, it's fine. It's because the cultural religion's so high. Who could have foreseen that the Nile would flood, like it has every year for the past 1,000,000 years? I know, crazy. Wouldn't flood this year, though. God wills it. So this is 3,300 versus my 2,200. So we are ever so slightly outnumbered. They have got cavalry. They've got 5 units of archers. So ranged-wise, we probably are better. They have a lot of close combat units. My close combat units aren't terrible. So I have way more hope of winning this fight and then counter-attacking with the siege. So I need to kill as much as possible. So this is going to be down to my cavalry. Thankfully, we did wait for my heavy knights to replenish. This is also going to be down to whether my front line runs or not. On Wikipedia, it says that Egypt destroyed a dam on purpose to flood the valley. Ah. Now, there is a big hill in the middle. But I seem to remember the last time we made a run for the big hill, we kind of got chopped up a little bit. Just a little bit of chopping up. Chop, chop. But I think that's still going to be pretty much what we do. We're just going to try and make an advance. So, what I'm going to do is take a break. So if you need to take a break, I would recommend you do so now. I will take 2 minutes. I'm just going to, I think, boil another... How much tea do I have left? About half, but it's going a bit cold. We're going for 4 hours already. We've got another 2-ish to go. Yeah, I think I'm going to make another pot of tea just to refresh the supply, because Mondays are my 6-hour stream, so I'm still kind of working out the exact logistics of this, but I think now would be a good opportunity to take a quick break. So actually, let's make this a 5-minute break. I'll actually set a proper timer. We're going to take a 5-minute break. If you need to get a drink, go refresh your drinks. If you need to do other refreshments or refreshing yourselves, whatever it takes, go ahead and do that. And then when we return, we will go and fight this big fight. This is a very, very important battle. This is for Cairo. And that is the goal of this crusade. So 5 minutes, everyone. I will set a timer. I will also run an advert for the first 2 minutes. And then we shall resume. So how do I do that? Let's just say 11:45. 6 minutes from now. So 6-minute break, everyone. And then we shall go and fight this. Alright, I am back again, and hey, Midgeman's raided. Thank you very much for the raid, Midge. How is it that raiders always time these perfectly for when I'm not here? Seems to happen every time. Kind of hilarious. But I very much appreciate the raid. Welcome to the raiders. Hello, hello, hello. Right, switching back to Attila. Music off. And yes, Miracle of Sound, I think today released a new album. So Miracle of Sound 11 came out, I think, today. And I've already got it on Spotify. I should really have it so it's not automatically shuffling. So I can actually hear it. Because I haven't had a chance to hear them. Like that first song that came up was one of the new ones. Anyway. Let's make sure I got everything sorted. I think we do. Yes, we do. Okay, so. Big fight. This is the one for Cairo. I think I'm going to put my crossbows in the front. I'm going to put the crossbows in front in wide formation. And hopefully take out their archers. I think they have 5 archers to my 4. But if I focus fire, we should be able to deal with that. Although it is harder to focus fire with spaced out units. Then we are going to need our middle, which is going to be... Man, you guys have 52 morale. Why are the brewers so bad in comparison? Arrgh. We'll go for all of you just behind with a spearman on the flanks. Then I'm going to put the Hudendachs in reserve. Understood. Tempted to put the pikemen in the centre. You know what? I think I will put the pikes in the centre. Because they're the ones that it doesn't matter if they're out of position. We hunger for blood and battle. And the nice thing about the pikemen is you can put them in pretty long formations like that. And then I might actually leave the spearmen in reserve as well, just in case I need something anti-cavalry, because they do have a fair amount of cavalry. Then we'll put the general here, where you can buff morale when necessary. And then 2 cavalry on the left, 2 cavalry on the right. And that's our fairly standard formation. I think I'll actually turn you slightly and put you like there. In fact, what I could even do is turn you slightly and put you there. The idea basically being to fend off any cavalry charges that try to come through. Let's put you a bit more centered. Like that. Okay. As you command. Orders understood. Riders on me. Halt now. Reinforcements. More for us to So I'm hoping that the AI is going to spend some time bringing their reinforcements in. I'm hoping that. And again. Yeah, they are. They're spending some time merging their armies together. That is going to buy me the time to take the top of this hill. I hope. We might have some light cavalry skirmishing at the top of the hill, but I suspect that I can now move in and just take it. And I wish you were going at the same speed as the rest of the units. Stop getting mixed up with the pikemen. It's kind of interesting, whereas the pikemen and the Hudendachs, who are in their special formation, nobody else is. Even the spearmen. So I suspect that the battle's going to be fought here.
We have sighted the enemy.
Oh, they are making a move. Let's have you turning appropriately, just in case we're actually going to be fighting right here. And I actually would not be at all averse to fighting them in 2 waves, because there's just less of them to deal with at a time.
We'll kill them all. They will bleed for us. Kill wall. White men, come together.
All right, here we go.
Back the legs. Fight together. Warriors of Christ, organize yourselves.
Thankfully, they don't seem to have much, if any, horse archers, which are what completely screwed us last time. Alright, they're as good as dead.
Close ranks, raise shields.
Let's put you there. Ah.
Battle ready and eager. Get your shields up.
Okay, looks like they are calling my bluff here, so let's pull the crossbows back. Whoa, run, 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 run. Run! By all means, charge right into my waiting pikemen. Yes, yes, yes! Hi, cavalry! Die, cavalry! Oh man, that's gonna hurt. Glorious. Alright, you need to back the heck off, buddy. And so do you. What are you doing? Just gonna stand out there in the open? Come on, people! Rah! General's under attack. Yeah, I thought you might try and do that.
Ready for battle. Enemy units have returned to the battle. Ready for orders. We'll kill them all. Battle needed. Ready for battle. Our horses love blood. Ready to run. Heaven can wait. Missile armed warriors. Heavy cavalry ready and willing. Mounted warriors.
Fast are they? 80, 75.
Heavy
Let's have you go and chase
God give us strength.
them.
Quickly now. Heaven can wait.
The reason I say that is because if you go into this formation and then hammer into that, I think that you would do a lot of damage. Ew, I should have let that charge hit. Okay. Oh well.
Ready for battle. Fire at anyone.
You guys are idiots. Why are you lot such bloody idiots? Answer me that.
Advance at speed! Mounted warrior! Raiders! Advance! Forward! Warriors eager for blood!
Okay, good amount of damage done there. Very, very good amount. I am pleased with that outcome.
Understood!
You can get back into your position. You lot move over there.
Warriors
You
eager
lot go
for
over there. In
blood!
fact, if you can chase them down, that would be pretty nice. Lucky sods having infantry
Enemy units have rallied
generals.
and returned to the battle!
I'm very jealous. Unfortunately, I don't think we managed to kill them. But we have done a huge amount of damage. We actually outnumber them. We have 2,000 against their 1,800. Excellent!
Riders! Forward! Riders! Forward!
Shot at by them, but that's okay. We'll back you off.
Battle ready!
Quite impressed by the quality of the pikemen, actually. Enemy general has sustained a terrible injury, but he will live. What? What? That's not fair.
Deadly missiles ready! Forward!
Alright, I think that it is time for me to commit the Hoodendachs.
Marching order! Battle ready and eager! At speed! Forward! Cavalry ready! Engage! Forward!
And, oh, that was their general. Sweet. One of them.
Battle ready! Marching order! Riders, advance! Ready for battle! Guards! Follow me! Mounted down! Missile warriors!
You guys a bit too close.
Miners at the double! Move it! Fearless warriors! Quickly now!
Alright, General. Let's commit him. Get you some experience there, buddy. Especially as these mounted sergeants are looking a little bit worse for the wear, and also we do have the plus 20% charge bonus on him. So have fun! There we go. Look at those numbers go down. Much better! And we outnumber them by 700 now. Excellent! I would say that this has gone rather well. Right, there's mounted sergeants getting a little bit beaten up, so let's go and save them. They are basically dead. They are basically dead.
Men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Yeah, those Yund swordsmen have done a bit of a number on us. Let's have you guys. Prepare for another charge into their backs. I mean, these swordsmen, these falconeers, have actually stood their position really well. And now we just need to make sure that as little as possible gets away.
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
And there we go. One of the cavalry units ran. That was bloody successful. That went really well. Still losing men somehow. What am I losing them to?
Battle ready and eager.
Alright, let's have you lot back off. And leave this up to the cavalry. Unfortunately, there are some big units which got away up here because I was preparing for the second wave. But all things considered, that went exceptionally well. Yeah, these pikemen, man. 70 kills, 60 kills, 40 kills. If you can save them from being shot by archers, they are so good at holding positions. The real problem is just the enemy archers. But we were pretty proactive with our own cavalry in countering that, so it worked. Paid off. Wow, these guys are still eager? I was expecting them to be absolutely knackered by now, but they're not. There's no way you're going to reach them in time. What about these guys? 6, 42, too far away though. Yeah, all the people close to us are dead. Possible exception of you. Pleased with that. Even the general got 200 kills. I mean, captures, really. Friendly fire, I had the crossbows turned off already. Unless we take friendly fire from pikemen, which is possible. Heroic victory, damn right it was. 594 losses, 2,715 kills. There are only 625 remaining now. They do have another army up in Alexandria, which may cause problems. And I just alt-tabbed, so I really hope that didn't just kill things. But I wanted to see what chat was saying. I like that there are differences even among the basic units of the factions. Yeah, that's nice. Playing around with Catholic factions and then Sicily have weak sanitation. None weaker than the Latin Empire, which doesn't even know what sanitation is. Their only source of sanitation is the church, which gives you like +4 at the highest level. No units lost. Unfortunately, the garrison was wiped out to a man, but the main army wasn't. We did kill all of their cavalry, though, and we did kill one of their archers. And I will love to take that 9% replenishment. Thank you ever so much. Awesome. Okay, that was a great outcome. Cairo will be yours soon, yeah. And this turn we have the ladders and we can attack. We can force this. And I very much intend to do that. Lord Cucumber is continuing the gift sub they got from Kalinicus. That is awesome. Thank you very much, Lord Cucumber. And all of the diseases and all of the places because of all of the trade. So it goes. Now, there was a query as to whether we could recruit Crusader units. No, unfortunately. That would definitely make the Crusades a little bit easier. Okay, so Bertrand le Brigand. Battle movement speed. That would be good for chasing enemies down. And I kind of like that idea. Let's give ourselves +6 movement speed. Give the mobility that we need. Okay, Cairo. It's time.
Besieging the settlement!
There's the button I was looking for. 659 versus my 1,918. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what Cairo's got going for it. Tier 1 mercs are in the works now from what I heard on their Discord. Good. I mean, that is the downside to Friesland, is we're supposed to be... sorry, Flanders, not Friesland. Downside to Flanders, we're supposed to be a merc-heavy nation. There are no mercs. But, like I said before, I do somewhat suspect that the guild units are supposed to be mercenary. Sandstorm! No. That sounds like a bad day. Alright, so they've got ridiculous defences here. So of all the places we can attack, we are not attacking there. That sounds like a terrible time. I think that the weakest spot is right here. Yes, it is. Because even though these two towers are destroyed, they'll still have these two towers. This guy especially will be shooting at us. Whereas if we go for these two and capture them early, then there is no supporting fire coming from over here. And then we have just a straight shot up the centre to the main flag. I like it. Okay, so. Let's go and split these units up a little bit. Definitely want the brewers in the middle. Do something like this.